Hey there, soul sister. Have you ever found yourself going, what was I thinking dating that person? What was I thinking staying so long in that relationship? Was I nuts for ever being in that relationship? And then you beat yourself up and you go, I'm never going to do this again. All right, let's take a breath together because I've been there and pretty much everybody I know has been there where we look back and we go, what was I thinking? And I don't want to make that mistake again. So, Mr. Wrong, Mr. Right, everybody talks about that in my groups. Obviously, I focus on women that are looking for men, but wherever you are in the spectrum, love is love. That's established. I just tend to talk to hetero. Just want to put that out there right here, right now. And all are welcome because the message is for you no matter who you date or who you love. So here's the thing. What if, and go with me here, what if your Mr. Wrong was actually Mr. Right? What if your relationship in the past or the person you were dating was actually perfect for you? And you might be going, Junie, what are you talking about? I was abused. I was left. I was betrayed. She didn't, treat me well, blah, 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 blah. All right, stick with me here. What I'm offering to you from my heart to yours is every relationship you've had, I totally, totally believe this with my full heart, has been perfectly designed for you, for your healing, for your awakening, for you to be open to your next best divine right partner. So, if you believe that, if you could even lean into that everything has happened for you, if that every relationship has been an opportunity for a mirror for you to look at yourself and go, I'm not speaking my truth. I'm walking on eggshells. I'm too demanding. I'm in my fear. Might that relationship have been the perfect Mr. Right for then? So I invite you to kind of pull that apart a little bit because it'll take a lot of the edge and the shame around what was I thinking and what was I doing and why did I stay so long? I offer to you a different perspective here. If you haven't really taken the time to actually even ask this and be with this question, which is, what did I learn from this relationship? How did that relationship help me grow? Because at the end of the day, as you go on this life journey, you are like a fine wine, sister. You just get better and better and better. And you get to take better care of yourself. And that's the beauty of being in the second half of life is you know yourself so in such a deeper way. You have more agency. And if you still struggle with self-care and owning your truth and owning your worth, then I invite you to grab a session with me. Let's talk about that. Let's get you the tools so that you really can call in the next best, greatest partnership. And in the meantime, I invite you to take yourself off that what was I doing kind of negative thinking where you're beating yourself up or thinking, why did I stay so long? And look at it from a different set of eyes of where did it bring you? What did it open you up to? What did you learn about yourself? And perhaps they were your perfect Mr. Right when you had them. I know my 20-year relationship, my marriage, I could look back and go, what was I thinking? Why did I stay so long? I mean, I'm a broken record here, but trust me when I say I did that and I raked myself over the coals. Why didn't I speak up? What was wrong with me? Blah, 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 blah. And that didn't serve me. That didn't serve me beating myself up. What has served me is giving myself time after that relationship to really look at what have I learned and how do I want to do things differently? And then, of course, I did the deep shadow work, the deep transformational work that allowed me to call in next level love, that allowed me to drop in and have deep intimacy and great partners. That's why I do what I do. That's why I'm helping you to call in your greatest love life. And guess what? That's with or without a partner. And if you're still beating yourself up, or you're still playing small in some way, or you're not allowing yourself to truly open to love because you don't want to recreate the past, then I offer to you that there's some room here to grow and to heal. And that is my sweet spot. If you haven't picked up my book, I invite you to grab my book, Loving the Whole Package. There's a ton of information in there about why you are wired the way you are, why did you choose what you chose, and how to do it differently. And again, if you want to talk to me, please reach out. The link is in the show notes or above in the bio for a love breakthrough session, because I would love to sit down with you and talk to you about what's gone down and how do you want things to be different moving forward. So take a breath into this concept of right and wrong, and maybe it just is. There's no right or wrong. It just has been, for you, your highest and best of growing and learning and opening to a really healthy partnership. All right, that's my offering for you today. Until we meet again. Mwah. One more thing before you go. Have you taken my Discover Your Love Avatar quiz? It's a 2-minute quiz that can help you not only know your strengths, your superpower, because you have one, also identify some of your blind spots, some of the things that might be having you in your fear, having you behaving in ways that aren't in alignment with your highest self, the way you want to be when it comes to dating and relationships. And it'll also help you discover why maybe the stars haven't lined up for you yet. Bottom line is, you take this 2-minute quiz, you get a full report in your email with details on how to move forward in next level love, whether you want a partner or not. So you can go to midlifeloveoutloud.com/love quiz. The link is in the show notes as well. And if you haven't liked and subscribed to the station, I'm going to encourage you to do that too, so you don't miss any episodes. And I hope you got a ton out of today's. See you next week. Mwah.